Thank you both so much for joining me today for this call. I'm going to go ahead and record the session so that your team can hear it as well and view the webinar if they'd like to see our website and see all of our products. I'll just start really quickly. At the very top is the navigation bar. If you want to have access to all of our new designer resources, you just can go up here to log in, and we'll just ask you for your first and last name and your email address. And then you'll have complete functionality on the website. And then we'll also send you like 2 emails every month with recent installations that we've done. We really try hard not to bombard you with emails, so don't be afraid to go in and create an account after the call. Then over here on the left, the little hamburger menu has all of our products. We have films and panels. We also carry a 3M Fasara line. I'm not going to talk much about that, but we do have 12 patterns on the website. If there's a pattern that you know that Fasara carries that we don't have on our website, we can get that for you. There's a catalog of all the Fasara patterns here in our resources section. The main difference between our Olee films and the 3M Fasara films is that ours are completely customizable. In a minute, I'm going to get into the 8 standard options that we have that are customizable. Our films are also cut to size for each window, where 3M Fasara, it's what you see is what you get. There's no customization there, and then it's also sold in rolls. So that's the differences between the Olee films and the Fasara films. And then, like I said, we also have panels. The difference between our panels and like Freeform and Lumicore is ours are a direct print, where theirs has encapsulated objects within the acrylic, and ours is printed on top of the acrylic. We also carry wall solutions. We have a magnetic graphics system. If you go into this area of the website, you'll have a video. You'll see a video on how this product works. It's completely customizable as well. And if we have time, I'll go into that. We also have wall coverings, type 2 wall coverings and self-adhesive films. So that's in that area. We have an installation gallery. This is probably the most important area of the website to you. It's got images of real life projects with all of our products. So if you're looking for examples of ways to use our different films and to see the differences of the film types in real life, this is an excellent place to go. And we're also going to talk about our artwork. Here's some example of our collages with some seek and find type collage installations, triptychs and quadriptychs. So everything you want to see examples of is right here in our installation gallery here on the left. Let's see, we also have a section on our creative design stories, problems and solutions that we have come up with for different projects, our capabilities. We have a fully staffed art department, so we can do any type of design work for you. We will do a conceptual blueprint of any project that you're specifying, and then we'll do revisions on the blueprint, so you'll see everything every step of the way, any changes that are made. And then we also work with installers nationwide, so we can provide installation as a separate charge for all of your projects. And then we have a section on our manufacturing. We've been a printing company producing graphics for 53 years in Indiana. We also do graphics for the RV, marine, and fleet industries. So we're really experts at printing and graphics. We have a great team here. So a little bit about that. And also more about us, meet our team, and we have reps nationwide as well. I believe the rep in your area is Margarita Moylan. I'm not sure if you're familiar with her, but I will copy her on this recording when I send it to you after the call. And then there's, like I said, a section on resources. This is a great area of our website to go to if you're looking for cleaning information or warranty, installation information. Pretty much all of these blue links are white papers that you can download right to your computer. And at the bottom, we have a blog that talks about trade shows we've been to, just things we want to share with you, updates in the industry. So I'm just going to dive in on our first and most popular product. That's our Olee View Films. We have a new privacy visualizer that we launched last year when we reintroduced the new website. Over here on the left, you'll see all of the styles of patterns that we have. And you can filter the patterns by the style here on the left, or you can just see all the patterns alphabetically here in the body of the website. So let's look, say you're looking for a really biophilic nature type image, and you like this beach film right here. So you would click on the beach film, and at the top of the page, it's going to show you a short description about this beach film, also with this pattern number. And then down below, you will see we have 8 standard options for every single pattern that we carry on the website. The top row of patterns are all of our clear films, and the bottom row are all of our etch film options. These are all very different in their translucency and their transparency. So the ones on the top are a little more or less private. The ones on the bottom are more private. The little eye icon at the bottom of each image, the thumbnail, shows you an indicator of how private that film is. And if you want to know more about the privacy levels, you can click on this little blue icon, and a window will pop up that explains these privacy levels. So this is the area of the website called our privacy visualizer. If you click on an image, it's going to populate up here on this hero image, so you can really see what this specific film type looks like on an actual conference room glass with light behind it, different objects. So it really gives you a feel for how private it is and how transparent it is. Like I said before, these are our 8 standard options. And the thing that sets us apart from other film companies is that ours are completely customizable. So you see that we have 8 options here, but they can be completely changed. We can change the scale of the pattern. We can add a color. We can add a gradient. We can add different objects. Pretty much any way you want to customize it for your project, we can do that. Like I said before, the top options are all clear films and the bottom are etch films. So I will just dive in and show you a closer look at the differences between these film types. This one on the left is our decorative glaze film, and the one next to it is the privacy glaze film. So these are our faux etch inks. It's like a really light, transparent gray ink printed directly on clear film. And the ones here on the right are the decorative white ink crystal and the privacy white ink crystal in positive and negative. This is a 100% opaque white ink printed on our clear film. But like I said, I'm not sure if you have a binder or not, but in our binder in section 8, I believe, there's a gradient scale for the white ink. And you could choose a different opacity of ink for the background if you'd like. Then the bottom row is all of our etch films. So on the left, we have a decorative white ink etch film and a privacy white ink etch film. This is 100% opaque white ink printed in positive and negative on the etch film. So as you can see, the privacy white ink etch film is a lot more private than any of the other films that you can see here. The thing I want to say about the etch film, the privacy level is really dependent upon how close an object is to the film itself. If your hand is really close to the film, you're going to see your hand pretty well behind the film. But the farther away the object is from the film, you're only going to see shadows. If you'd like to see samples of any of these, I'm happy to send these to you after the call. And then these two on the right are the decorative shade and privacy shade films. These are 40% black ink printed on etch film. So those are all of our standard options that we have for every pattern. When you have one of these pattern styles options highlighted, you are able to order free samples. You can do that here directly on the website. You can order up to 10 free samples and have them shipped directly to you. And then you can also create a spec sheet. And I have one of those saved on my desktop. I'd like to show you that. It's really something we created for the website. That's really nice. Let's see. for you to include with your submittal. So once you click on that, it will download this two-sided PDF right to your desktop, and it's got the film pattern and type that you wanted. Right here, you have an image of it on this hero image, a little thumbnail, a product description of that type of film, and a little bit about your project name, and your information. We'll just ask you, a little pop-up will come up, and we'll just ask you a little bit about yourself and your project. And then that shows up here on this PDF. On the second side, it's got details about installation and warranty, specifications, a lot more details about the film. So we hope that will be a really useful tool for your upcoming projects to be able to create a spec sheet right here on the website and include that with your submittals. And then you can also, once you have one highlighted, you can also request a quote. So usually it takes about 2 to 3 days to get a firm price from us. If you need a ballpark price on any of these pattern types, I can get that for you the same day. But a firm quote, we ask a few more questions, and so it takes our quoting department just a little bit longer to make the best price we can possibly get for you. And then also included in our designer resources are these add to favorites and add to design portfolio. You must have an account to use these two functions of the website. It's just so that you can go back and find something quick if you want to use it on a different project. And then the design portfolio is just a way to organize all of your favorite Olee products that you want to use on a specific project in one place. So you can have folders for all your different projects in this design portfolio, label them different names, and then organize it with different Olee products in there, request a quote for the entire folder. So just a way to organize your work if you want to use that. So that's pretty much all about our Olee View films. Our Olee View panels, the functionality of the website is exactly like the films. I'll show you here, we only have 4 standard options for each of the panels. I'll just click on that and show you that. They're all clear options, so we print directly on the clear acrylic or polycarbonate or whatever type of substrate you'd like to use. They all come in different thicknesses depending on what's needed for your project. We will work with the millwork company or the construction company to specify the correct hardware for the panel. So it's really up to you what type of panel you're looking for. We can help you completely customize these as well. And so you're not limited to these colors. You can add any color you want, add a gradient, change the scale, same as the Olee View panels. And this works the same way with the privacy visualizer. You can see these options when you click on it. It shows up on the hero image up here as well. And same thing as the films. You can order samples, create a spec sheet, request a quote, and also add to favorites and to your design portfolio. So that's a quick run through of our Olee View films and panels. If you have more questions about that, I'm happy to work with you on that. Like I said, the installation gallery is a super helpful area to see how some of these patterns have come to life in different projects. We also carry artwork, biophilic artwork, and we also now have acoustical artwork in several standard sizes. So there's an area on the website for that if you're interested in our acoustical artwork. But it usually uses the same functions as the biophilic artwork. So I'm just going to show you the 5-step process we've created for biophilic artwork, because I know you have so many things to do. You don't have a lot of time to figure out artwork for your projects. So we've created this 5-step process to really simplify that for you. So we've pre-designed several collages, multi-panels, which are like triptychs and quadriptychs, and singles that you can mix and match. These are already pre-designed sizes, but these can also be completely customizable, and you can change those as well. So let's say you wanted to look for a collage. You click on collages, and then there's several pre-designed options here, some with shadow boxes and some without. We use shadow boxes for like seek and find installations for senior living or pediatrics if you're looking to get your if they're looking to get their patients up and out of their rooms kind of interacting with the artwork and trying to find objects. We can make it like a game out of it and change the objects within these shadow boxes every day or every week, whatever they're interested in. So let's say you like this collage with the shadow boxes art 10. You would click on that. And like I said, there's several different sizes of acrylic pieces here, or depending on whatever substrate you select. I'll zoom in a little bit so you can see a little bit better here. There you go. And I've put in some images so you can see what it might look like with images, or also you could just see the wireframe with the different letters. So the next step is selecting what substrate you'd want to use. You can mix and match different substrates, or you can use all of the same. If you click on this little eye icon, you'll see all of our different substrate options. We have an acrylic with a white back. That's a second surface print with a white piece of vinyl behind it, so to really make the color pop, and the artwork is completely protected behind the acrylic. We have a non-glare acrylic. Same production method, we're printing on the second surface of the acrylic. We have canvas, a very print polycarbonate, where we have a first surface print with a textured laminate over the top. We also now have a fire resistant laminate that's Class A that we could use. We have a dye bond that's aluminum front and back with a plastic core. A brushed aluminum dye bond, same thing as this dye bond, but this one has a metallic surface look to it, which is really cool. And then also a Sintra, which is a plastic core. So these are all different price points. And like I said, they could be mixed and matched. They come in different thicknesses as well. So if you click on this drop down, you can select which thickness. And they're not all here. If there's something else you're looking for, we can get a different thickness as well. It just depends on how big the sizes that you're using. Then we also have different hardware options. These are just our most popular options, but we can work, like I said, we can work with the construction company, whatever the hardware is. We use these hardwares for our acrylic Olee view panels as well. So we can get more than you see here. We can order from Guyford, several different suppliers that we work with. So if there's not a hardware option that you want, that if it's not there, we can get it for you. We also have several image options. So you could tell me once we look at the images, like you want to use a certain image for letter A or letter B, and then our art department would plug in these images so you could see them side by side on the blueprint, and we could go from there. So the image options, if you click on letter I, this little I, it will show you that we have a premium access Getty subscription. So I know Getty is really overwhelming, so we curated what we feel like is the best of Getty. So if you click on this, view our Getty image galleries, and these are all in our resource sections too. So if you don't want to go through this whole 5-step process and artwork to get to the image galleries, all of these are located here in our resources section. So you can find the artwork options, the image options there as well. So these are our mini galleries for our Getty curated mini galleries. And so there's several biophilic type galleries in here. There's 25 images within each one of these mini galleries. So let's say you're looking for rivers and some types of rivers and rocks images. When you click on it, it will download a PDF with 25 images of rivers and rocks that you can look right on your computer. And then you would just let me know. I want to use this one right here for this number for image A. And so our department will plug in all these images side by side that you select in your configuration. Let's see, I'm gonna go back and show you the rest of the image options we have. We also work with well-known photographer Henry Domke. So there's a link to his website. Typically, Henry's are the most expensive. They're very beautiful biophilic images. So if you want to go to his website and select one of those images, you can just click right here. Our Getty image galleries run about $65. We also work with Larry Emerson. Here's a link to his website, and Charles Gerke that we just met at the Healthcare Design Show in New Orleans last year. So several great options for images. These images can also be used on our films and also our wall coverings, our magnetic system. So all of our products can utilize these images here. And then, like I said before, we also have Wall Solutions, a magnetic graphics system. It's a 3-part system. It's kind of hard to explain, but it's completely customizable as well. So if you have time and want to know more about that system, you can click on this video. It'll show you exactly how it works. And like I said, the installation gallery is a great place to see how other designers have used this product and how you might be able to customize it for your project as well. We also have wall coverings, type 2, and self-adhesive. It's a little bit about that here. There's also examples in the installation gallery. I'm just going to go there really quickly to finish up and show you an example of some of our work with this self-adhesive wall film. This specific installation has been here, this Croc Aquatic Center. I designed this over 10 years ago. And you'll see here on the left, this is all self-adhesive vinyl, and this on the right is acoustical tiles. Just to go down here below, and just I want you to know, like I said, this has been in place over 10 years. There's been children in this facility before COVID all the time, every day. We've never had any warranty issues or any reprinting or any damage done to any of this vinyl falling off in this really humid environment. And then on this wall, there's 3 types of vinyl. So we are really experts at helping you select the best type of vinyl for your wall surface. Over here on the left of our CMU block walls, this is a heat applied vinyl here on the left. This is a perfect vinyl here on this bubble window. There's a children's playroom behind this window. And the children can see out, but people can't see in. And then on this door, that's a completely different type of vinyl. So this is really a seamless design here along this wall, using 3 different types of vinyl. And like I said, we did the installation here as well. So just a really great project to show our capabilities. So if you have any questions, I'd love for you to email me after the call. I'd be happy to do a deeper dive into any of these products with you. I just don't want to take up any more of your time today. Like I said, the installation gallery is a super place to go look at all of our work. And I'm happy to answer any questions you have. If you don't have time to go on the website and request samples, I'm happy you just email me. I can get those out to you. So thank you so much for taking the time for the call today. If you have questions, oh, I'm sorry, I'm just now looking at your chat. You do have a binder, great, awesome. Okay, thank you all so much for joining today, and I will send you a recording after the call. Take care, bye.